again, bringing you another step along our journey to the wild. Well, we talked with our last video about that we were beginning our trip, our journey to the wild. Well, I thought I'd just sit down and talk a little bit about what that means. So, what is our next step? Well, the next step for us is to sell the farm. Here we have our farm here that we've been doing goat milk cheeses and sheep cheeses. We've been making those, but we've decided that we're going to stop that, and we actually stopped that about a year ago, and we're going to make our move back to the wild. So selling our farm is our next step. What's the next step after that? Well, we need to find a vehicle that to move in, and also one that we could live in once we get to Alaska. Our plan is to get a school bus and convert that to living quarters, and then a trailer for all our stuff. Then once we get to Alaska, we have to decide on just how we're going to build a cabin to live on. We have land up there, it's family land that we can, but the cabin that's there is only 8 by 12. It's kind of small so we have to decide how we're going to either modify that or build a new cabin to live out there. Also, one of the other major steps is an income. We have to work on developing an income that will sustain us in the wild. This step, really, the income is one of the big steps for many homesteaders that is a challenge. How do you make a living when you're not around town? You're not in a place where you can just get a job. So that is a big challenge that we have, and we've actually begun working on that. We have started a business. We've actually been making soap for about almost 20 years now. So that is one thing that we've been kind of working on, and now we're going to work on turning that into a full-time business, as well as herbal salves. We make herbal salves, and you can check out our website, cranberryridgeffarm.ny.com, and also we'll be working on developing more products that we can wildcraft and harvest off the land, and then bring those to people. Along with, we have several other ideas that we will be developing as we go along. And that's one of the things I want to share is for those who are wanting to move to the wild, what kind of opportunities are there? How can we make a living in the wilderness when we're living either remotely or completely basically cut off from internet and the modern conveniences? So hopefully this will be great. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this journey, and I hope gain some insights and encouragement for your journey home to the wild.
Thanks for joining us for another Home to the Wild Productions. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe below. Also check out our blog, Facebook, and Instagram to follow our family's journeys, where we're helping you survive the elements of the modern world and make it safely home to the wild.